Let's see, do I have another one? Fruitbot is gonna go there? No, okay. The rest of the people can also go. I'll just go center, all of you, and we'll just see where the map goes. I'll go do the back cap.
The first Wolfpack with BTOs.
Quendingle, just there's a transport for you still available on the
Fourth
east
cap's mark.
between squad 5 and 2.
Alright,
You can take your squad there.
Yep. We'll take to
Okay.
the transport.
Okay. Oh yeah, okay. In that case, we can just have one squad rush. No, the flagships are going there. Well, that's just the first layer, right?
The flags are possible fourth caps and this two marker. Fifth caps are gonna be Boris and Eva Radio. One of those will be the fifth cap for them.
Yeah, probably this this setup, right?
Yeah, like two marking your two 8 marks close. Those are the 6 caps.
To
And
be
then
honest, and I
seventh
want
cap will
most of
be
us
these.
to be on the other side of the river. If you all can be on the east side of the river, that would be appreciated because then we have more chances on getting a foothold.
Alright.
So it sounds like the Russian team are kind of going go all in, hoping it will be a eastern lane. As I can see, since I'm in AdminCam, it will be the eastern lane. So that can work out really well for them. This is the third game this evening that I've been checking in the cam. The first game on Yeho was a roll where the now USMC team rolled this team. Last game on Korra, this team returned the favor. The USMC team had a really rough start in the beginning of last game.
Yeah, so if you, the rest of you too, so you can hear all of you. Just make your way on the eastern side of the map if you can. You can just simply put a rally down on the west side of the river and then push over to the east. We can play safe, chill, and relaxed, and not. We'll just capture flag by flag.
Coming up towards Boris against the two labs. They are a bit too far apart to really support each other. Pretty sure this lab can hear the BTR coming. Got a few hits in.
We got hit by a laugh. Be careful, squad 7.
Yeah, is it like northeast of you?
Yeah, north of us.
Maybe just link
Squad
up
6
with each
is
other.
one of the caps. Go to Boris on squad 11 diamonds. It's a confirmed point. Confirmed enemy third point, squad 6. Go there, please.
So
Go to K9.
How many loves?
Squad 7 needed to
Do
just
damage
push
metal?
through
Oh, loves.
and tag team the first one and then possibly turn around.
Hit him much.
3-7. How many?
But that was a nice ambush. I don't think they should have driven into that at all, really.
Did we just lose two
Hey,
LEVs by
it's
one
going
vehicle?
Going south.
Two.
Two LEVs going south.
Oh, one. Okay. Are they damaged?
But it's easy
It
for me.
looks like only one
I
is
can
damaged.
see what's going on.
And they're turning to that compound.
I do
Oh,
like
no,
having
both of them.
light Vics or even
Squad 5? Can you already
APCs
head for
They're not
hand
hitting
farm?
out south, right? They're on
supporting the
Boris.
back caps.
Yeah, they're
Yep. Yeah.
Because it's
Yeah,
LA is
Boris
landing
has-
there too.
Yeah,
LA
we
is
could
landing
hand
on
farm.
Boris.
not uncommon for the back caps to be pushed like we saw last game. And last game we had 2 light Vics.
So Be a
being
fight
ready to
over
deal with any
side
rushes.
in the end.
And they
There
did.
is infantry around and hell is leaving. There is a Logi too.
Pustak, you can also go for Farmstead.
There is a
11,
chance that they
X-Cop,
will
go
lose
for
their
Farmstead. We'll just back up
the
for
third
now.
BTR.
Farmstead's not a confirmed point. It's gonna be either 3 of these.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Or how close are you? You're about to camp, right?
Almost there. 99. 10, can you just stick with us for a moment so we don't get fucked on doing the backup? If you can just patrol a little bit further than the caps.
Copy.
Enemy
So,
is leaving.
The US team has got the edge in the start of this game. They've already taken out 2 of the BTRs. They got a good
He's
foothold
going
in
south towards Scout 11, watch out.
One
their
lab
third
is
cap.
northwest of us.
mid cap is gas station, and there's a FOB going up for the Russian team now.
Puts 2 up 7.
Just feels like
I lost that second levy, don't know where he is.
US team will take this. They don't really have a strong
he's going
position
south.
yet. If this FOB comes up,
He's currently on observation.
it will be Russian on the 4th mid cap,
Levy is on observation, and he's going towards you.
US on their 3rd. But it's not always that important to take in the mid cap from the beginning of the game. You get more tickets taking it from the enemies.
Enemy hop spotted observation mark. North of Boris.
If this logic goes down, it will be really bad. That lab turns around, it doesn't want to push. That's very lucky for this Russian team. I hear some BTR is destroyed. So all the BTRs for the Russian teams are destroyed.
One levy is on Boris again. He looks damaged, but they have a repair station there for sure.
Alright, so now both teams know where the caps are going. They know mid cap is gas station. Gas station, I like playing on gas station. It's fun to defend it. It's the place I used as an example sometimes when I'm trying to explain map control. Alright, so there's pretty much only 2 ways in, right, for infantry. If you don't want to cross the big open fields, you can come from the west side. And that's a BDR 80 going down as well. As I was saying, yeah, you can only really push as infantry from the west side,
Scott
or from the industrial on the east side. So you could very easily just defend the east and west side.
Yep. Thank you for...
And have some scouts around. It's a really fun way to play, I think. And as the enemies build attack fobs, you just use your flanks to take them down behind them. So, very centralized defense for the US team right now. A few guys pushed south. There's no one really controlling the western, northwestern side.
Enemy APC on K9.
Get another Vix. falls victim to the labs. What is it? 3 BTR 82s, 1 AD, and now a BRDM.
Yes.
Why are we in the fields, is I? It's a decent try. Just drop in with a drop the squad lead for a rally and then use the Lightwick as a distraction. But yeah, so far they have a pretty solid hold. We do see the eastern push and the southern one. Oh, that's could do a drop. But yeah, I'm surprised there's no one defending the eastern side. They're all very much stacked up on the north side.
The guys on gas station, we have enemies southeast of us.
They have noticed the attack coming in from the east side. Now they're trying to react. If Cop can take down Quizzy Q here, he could possibly prevent the rest of them pushing over. Now he could try to hold this.
AVP and observer mark on railways going west.
He gets shot from Scriptum. And now they have that rally. Let's see squad 7.
One LAV is still on Boris.
It's a 5-man squad. 5 guys can do a lot, especially now they're being backed up with the, by the labs.
In that building, they block it with stuff.
We laugh on gas.
Now we are all the
Enemy AVP coming to
80
us.
players.
What you had get should get.
See if Yuno can get a hit.
Yeah, enemy lab south, marked on the map.
See how the lab is supporting, making space for the infantry to push up behind it.
They're gonna push us from the east. You have a multiple enemies.
Yuno's
southeast
running
of gas
circles
station.
around the lab. He can't survive for long.
On Boris. It's in the building.
Hab is sticking out on the west side. Let's see what's going up here towards Boris. A really aggressive attack fob. This is what's happened if you don't cover, you know, the surrounding areas and you just play from IndyCap. You let the enemies build a really good attack fob. This should not be allowed to happen, especially if you have your fob on the north side. Your spawn, you need to defend that side. Oh, that was a perfect. They just got that spawn in time for these guys pulled off to wait for the airstrike. Let's see, if you have attack fob like this, a really good attack fob, with the enemy's main on your flank, you should place at least one guy somewhere close to it to watch out.
One lab is holding vessel down.
Enemy habs destroyed. Radio is still active.
So a really good attack fob there coming up for the Russian team. Now US have to deal with defending without a hab. Hab's not down completely. They can still save it. It's down to sticks. See if Outlaw could get in a position to dig that back up.
they're camping our main road.
Flower Power seem to be shooting towards Outlaw.
I don't think there's gonna be time, but you can try. There's multiple AT you killed too.
And here comes the western push, like I said before. You need to cover your west and east tree line when
might
holding
just
gas
stay
station. That should be the focus. I
Most
usually place a
likely
few
there.
guys in here and in here. Sometimes even further back, whatever. See if the Russians can capitalize on the FOBs being down for the moment. They need to get towards it. They have plays on the northeast, on the northwest. They need to make a play for the hab before it comes back online. Hab is coming back online. See if they can get up to proxy it before it does.
We're trying to save it from burning out 3.
Lab trying to support, but it's not the easiest terrain to get in there.
Ale vi marka akkurat out. Subiter, squad 3.
No, 9 is still completely, they haven't noticed them yet.
Guys, we need one lad on.
And I wouldn't,
one hat on
I
gas
would not
station.
shoot if I was Dusty Flash.
Heavily damaged.
I would try to find a radio, try to find where the hab is.
Olive is almost dead, and they should be
Pushing
turreted
west
for
side of
sure.
gas station.
And now they have to react. Pretty fast call out. Enemies on west side as well. Getting pushed from multiple directions. It's always a bit stressful. I like the mines they're placed to prevent any hot drops or pushes towards the hab. Now these guys could just play dirty, hide in the bushes and just try to camp as much as possible and hope that this organize a second squad to come being dropped off by Lav
That's a live
or
dice
something like that. But they are also at the
One
same
elevation
time under
bonus.
pretty heavy pressure on their defense.
And second elevation is south of Boris.
So at the moment, the Russian team
going
would
towards Boris is
have
damaged.
the edge. They still have their defensive spawn okay. They are outnumbering the attackers and they know where the attacks are coming from.
And yeah, that LV died on squad 13.
On the US defense, yeah, they know that the attack is coming from the northern side. They don't know exactly where the spawn is yet, but they should actually try to find it. Shouldn't be that hard. The Heavily might be scouting for it, but they are down.
Bradley that was holding our
They
red
don't
sector
have a
destroyed.
hab
There's only
to
one
spawn
AT
it yet.
roaming around, but we can't find him. So just be careful as you leave.
Ammo's running low. They're gonna need that for the ATs to deal with the labs. Labs have hat shoots too high. Looked like he hit way up in the trees. "14 places a rally here and then starts sweeping back into wipe rallies. This would be a really nice play. Like those little support squads that can support the flanks of offensive or defensive. Russians are getting close to the cap itself and the radio on the northern part of Boris. It's a few guys still defending. There's one rally. See if the lab can keep them at bay. And a really really doing a lot of damage. They finally, someone hits the lab. So far, the labs being the thing that keeping the American team in the game right now. And they have found the hub. That's a start. From there, they can get a fabrication mark out and start figure out where the radio is. And with the hub north, radio is probably north of that radio.
You can
I
drop
can't
it up.
confirm this.
So I'm guessing he's gonna
Yeah,
try
yeah,
to
we need
find the
something
radio and to
tested.
shoot it down.
No vehicles there?
Squad 9, do you copy?
Well, he is RTB.
Sorry?
See if he's gonna get a fabrication mark down and start to working out the range of it.
Just kick us, it's easier.
Oh, no, he's coming back trying to find the radio.
Yeah, please. I don't see what the problem is. It's been at main base for ages.
If the problem is that it's my BTR and you're taking it, and you have your own BTR spawning 5. That's the problem.
See if the hat can do something. Worry about the Armin range. But the Panzer Shrek. Oh, in fear as well to support.
Probably now that he's left, he just ran through the airport.
We lost our assault.
Okay, that's
Enemy LAV accidentally
lie.
found the radio.
How could you?
Oh, that was not an accident. That was planned and searched for. It is not difficult finding radios when you start to see where the enemies are coming from. And that's why it's so important to defend your radios. They managed to save the lab as well. So, the attack will die off. The Russian attack is over. We have a few stragglers, a few, maybe 1-2 rallies. But the Lavs have kept
Shot enemy
the MC team in the game.
On the
You can
west
see
side
the
of
tickets.
station.
Even
the
though
forest.
Russian team have the mid cap, they are behind on tickets. They have lost a lot of Vics.
9, go back
They're
to
gonna
main,
lose a
please.
radio.
You don't have claim on that Vic. Last warning.
It looks like 14 came in, helped them clear out the rally on the east side. They are still contesting the west side.
Susan, can you spawn at main?
Have the 30 watching this
Well,
crossing.
RTB, I mean. Yeah, sorry. That's
I will just spawn here, let me crash it to the ground. Wait a sec.
So your BTRs are supporting the defense. As you see how infantry and armor can actually play together. A lot of the times it feels like they're playing two different games. So a backup for... Oh, did it disconnect? So there's a backup fob for the US team.
Is there any vehicles inside the farmstead?
I think I'm gonna do any command assets soon. I haven't seen any assets from the US side yet. They might have been shot down by the BRDM.
Yeah, no, I'm taking the vehicle back to main.
Does anyone have a visual on the enemy live? So 13, do you see enemy, the enemy lab?
See that they are barely hanging on to this
Excuse me?
cap. There's
Do you see the enemy lab?
one last
No, I do
Russian
not, but
that's
we took
pushing
out an
northern
enemy
side
truck
here
that was
of
hovering
defense.
here, so
But
there is
there's
a
still
hab.
this
Yeah, yeah,
rally.
Yeah, I saw that. Nice job.
Squad 2 rally.
Thank you, sir.
But you, keep us updated on the enemy lab because I hear
There's
like
only
close to you.
2 guys, and now the
We see that
team is
truck,
coming back in from this new fob.
please.
It's not a bad fob. Could place that a little bit further behind. That way, if any enemies start attacking again from the north flank, they could spawn in behind them.
Over above me?
Having
Oh, I
it
found
this
the spot.
close, there's a chance that they will just find it on their way to the cap. But it works. It's not.
Is that good, bro?
Sportsman
So
is
just
just-
can you go pick up the other guy and beat
There will be a new attack
Not one man beat him.
from the southeast side. They would have been able to do this just a bit earlier.
I know, but
But
can tell
at
them
the same
maybe
time,
to go
when
to
they
lab
had
and
this
pick him up so
northwest
he can
push,
two-man it.
if they would have done this at the same time,
they
so they
don't
could
have
have come
flank.
in
They
from
need to
behind
screen
as the
them
entire
early
US team
on.
was focused on
Yeah,
defending the north side.
this one already spawned.
That would have been
whatever.
perfect.
Now they should spawn in main height, so might as well get 2 people and play that vehicle instead of asset wasting it, which is doing right now, driving it in towards enemies.
Yeah, I mean,
Is
I
there
can
an
ban
instance
him,
that
but it's
can
not gonna
like
fix the
fuck him
problem.
off? Like yeah, you're gonna lose the BTR just for like the fun of it.
Like he could have driven to gas station and picked that guy up and then 2-man it. That would have been fine, honestly. But him
Yeah, but
driving
he's
into
picking a
enemies and dying
grenadier
is
kit.
asset
He's
waste.
not doing anything.
See now, defense-wise for Russians, they're still contesting the west side. They have left the eastern side open again. Just counting on the pressure from the attack to make it. It's risky. Say 4 guys could just run in, proxy they have.
7 if you can, I don't know where you are, can maybe drop
Ataris is gone. I would say they have 1 guy at least watching for the eastern push. See both teams have their UAVs up above the enemy's cap. Only a 30 ticket difference now.
Squad's moving south east.
Already
on
on
new
the-
hub. Yep. There's one.
Already on north of Born Farmstead. Inform your men.
Pretty good Artie. Taking down the hub, but also blocking any enemies that's gonna try to come back in from the north side. What happened with all the defenders that was here before? Did they took off?
Squad 1, is that accurate observed mark? Is it stopped there?
No,
There's a
I'm
lodge right in
just
front.
checking.
Yeah, there's a
I'm
lodge
just
here.
trying to look.
Does anyone have
Okay.
the visual on the enemy hat?
Enemy AVP on observer mark, what shows?
Enemy
Lab
button?
on the
Oh,
repair
okay.
station. The arming range. It's hard to get
And
distance.
this is just a transport track on observer.
He can get so many kills and he shoots down
And
his
in
own repair
front of us.
station. That's unlucky.
Should just spawn on me.
Gas happens, spawn on gas station. We're getting attacked from northwest and south.
Coming.
See if he can get anyone to come back to the gas station.
Where is the Olaf, guys? Can we see?
Inside.
Go finally beats y'all, finds the map, takes it down.
We're losing K10 radio or HAB.
But that's why you still need to defend your radios. They do have time to save it.
Zudin, can you... I hope that we're taking Farmstead. Can you immediately land on the next point? Set up a radio there?
I mean, sure, I'm just taking Squattery to their BTR after turn 3.
Smoke, radio. These guys need to try to push. Oh, that's
Probably
amazing.
be able to get a radio up.
Squad 13, there's a lodge in front of you, a couple guys. And our lodge behind you, there's enough supplies there to build a hub.
A lot of radios going down.
Radio, southeast of boys.
Squad 4 found enemy radio. On the north side.
Is there a repair station on gas station? We need one. Squad 6.
And they're parking on top of it to make sure that they can't save it.
What do you need? Sorry.
Repair station.
It's really nice.
Yep, I can build one.
Thank you.
So this is really
You're
already have. Oh, they dropped players to pick up the
Oh fuck, I was just there.
BTR. I think they kicked someone. It was solo in BTR.
enemies on gas station.
There's a lot of things going on right now. So there's a FOB just here north side of Industrial for the US team that the Russians are taking down. There's a lot of Russians down to the south of it, so they should have enough people to push back up and save that radio. They do have the time because it's not in bleed yet. And it's only 3 guys on the radio. Russians lost one of the FOBs on the southeast side of Boris. And the hab is coming back up for the US team. They haven't been able to take down the radio yet.
Squad 5, is it safe?
And no one pushed out to proxy the hab.
Some infantry, but should be fine.
And he gets there just in time. See if you're gonna dig that up behind him. That was perfect timing.
Ammo box here, dig up the ammo box.
Comes in just in time. Takes out the 2 Russians taking down the Hesco wall and gets in and builds it up. I thought this was over. So the only
Nothing
thing
overhappened in terms of tunnel defenses.
thing I can say is that
Understood.
the Russians didn't push forward to proxy the hab. They knew the hab is over here. Maybe they thought it was lost in the RT. .30 could actually shoot through the sides
We're losing bars, 1 chevron.
of this to damage the radio.
Can I hear an enemy helicopter?
Pretty sure.
Okay, just wait. We'll go in the tunnels first.
if the US team gets this back...
We need someone to dig that hub. We cannot do anything without that.
Enemy put landed a radio with the alley, it's in the open. If we have mortars...
If US take this back,
mortar
it gets
floor
6 tickets. We will put them quite equally on tickets.
A little bit closer.
Russians placing a pretty... pulling the heli. This was a very... yeah, I don't know why they placed the radio like this, to be honest.
They have 4 Shermans on bars. We're gonna lose it.
Yeah, the hub is still up, and we can dig it down here and have a fob. The fob is...
I mean, they placed the radio like in the open like this. Even if they got a hab up, it would be easy for Vix and Ats even to shoot down the radio.
Just hot drop on their hab, like it's pretty fucking easy, man. Just do it. Like their whole team's on bars.
To come in.
Yeah, squad 2, if you can like push your squad to the inside the hub, it's gonna be great.
Like, I need an infantry squad, I don't have an infantry squad. You know, I can pick up, but I need an infantry squad for that.
Also, this
Any squad
could still be used, I guess, to come down and push
No,
this.
stop spawning on tunnel. There's no point.
Well, yes and no.
We'll
We'll go from tunnel.
Go and put them in neutral.
We'll sandwich. No, we're not gonna have the double neutral.
Yeah, you're gonna lose it to...
No, we'll just sandwich them through Farmstead from south and north.
These guys can sneak in.
No? But most of the time, you're probably just gonna defend your tunnel defense hab
We
and
need
this
more
GG.
squads, just like one squad to start pushing from tunnels back. And my squad is gonna push to the forest.
The enemies are coming from the east side of gas.
As they have been spotted again on the east side. Like I said before, gas station is a
Squad
good
4,
cap
is
to
the radio,
hold.
Mikan, is the radio on bleed?
It takes a little bit of... Like if you're playing against decent players that are defending, it will be difficult to get into the point. Because there's, again, only
Mikan,
the eastern
did you shoot the
tree
enemy
line and
radio?
the western one.
Yeah, radio bleeding.
Okay, because
That
the
is
hab
a
was
good...
still up, so it was...
That has good... I'm getting tired. Good concealment and cover to push the cap from. Or push into the cap. Is the mortar's gonna land here, maybe? Or if it sends them for Boris. Already have one Russian in the house.
Look, any sort of slot top on the hub?
I think we're also gonna walk from tunnel.
We need some more.
They go to visit.
We need some more people spawning on gas station because it's a little bit difficult to defend when you only have like 5 people. I think they're building a hub relatively close where Squad 6 is. Apparently a lot
Asha
of there.
seems to have gone ham on that.
Keep push and check it out.
Wonder if he's gonna try to push back in now. He's healed himself back up. He can keep it.
He's hit, he's hit.
Running away to heal again. Let's see if they start team killing like
There is a
sometimes.
person here, there is a person here, there is a person here. Inside.
One dead.
Why are you all dead?
Inside the hub?
Is it dead? Okay, rest people, rest people, rest people.
Squad 2, they are on that little hill, on that little rock in front of you.
Enemy
From
MBT
logic.
observan, enemy MBT observan, north of squad next to it, watch out.
Good call. Heli. See,
Enemy,
there were any 80 players here?
yep.
Yeah, we have a few. I
Enemy
see at least
MBT
two,
inside of
3
gas
laps.
station.
If they can get a track on that MBT. Both teams around 60 tickets. So that's a big chunk of the tickets cost if they take down that MBT.
Enemy MBT on my observed mark.
Question is, will the US team, sorry, Russian team maintain
Enemy
someone
MBT
to
going south,
defend this fob?
southwest.
Because if
Watch
they all
out
leave
for
it, it's pretty much a free
coming after you.
20 tickets for the US team to send a few guys to go and take it down.
Is the enemy tank tracked?
Negative.
I'm still shocked about that the Russians had the cap to fully captured Boris Farmstead. They didn't secure the hab on the north side, and they let the US team do a mass spawn and come back in and take the cap from them. Was a big mistake. See,
They
squad
have,
3 is
drone,
gonna try
maybe.
to get this fob down.
Enemy tank marked. Near Boris.
So yeah, squad 3 have the rel on the northwest side. Squad 7 is trying to clear them out.
Is MBT on Boris now or?
Yeah, MPD is on board.
A very important trade there for free kill to take down fake instant
Wait, he drove to
before he wiped the rally.
gas station or
Nav
what?
is
How we got there?
spot.
They could
seen
push a
spotted
bit
in this
close
map.
to the hab. They could proxy the hab from above it, I think.
Out of
I'll just
Boris
spot
Farmstead.
MBT for squad 4 now. Wait a sec.
Now you have 38
we'll
tickets
try.
as the Russian team. I would stop attacking. I would dig this down. And I would hope that the enemies will start attack with so much that you can just farm them on attack. Or you're farming on them, attacking your defense. Try to wear out the last tickets. This turned out to be much closer than I expected
Enemy
it to be.
MBT is under 1 mark.
And Labs really
He's,
did
continuing north
a
on the
lot
road.
for the US team there.
Squad 5, if you wait, I'm putting a creeping barrage.
I keep marking him. He's trying to have a shot on me. But he's still continuing north. He's looking towards north now, so watch out. He's going off-road. Never mind. I think he hears you. He's on observant taking hold down.
So this can decide game here. This MBT fight. Squad 3 gets destroyed. That's... Why did he push in towards what's being called out for the MBT? He didn't...
He's
If we lose our tank, we lose the game.
he's
Do not lose
stationary
the
on
tank.
observant. Watch out, this enemy MBT is chain north now.
So they gave up the first hit on the MBT for taking out the lab. They might lose this MBT fight because of it. Did they get tracked? Looks... No, they did not get tracked.
You got the RAV?
And they have this little hill that they can hide behind.
Enemy MBT still on Amsterdam Mark is reversing now.
Really good
Is he
comms
damaged? Is he damaged or no?
from the heli.
Neither. He's going uphill. Amsterdam Mark. Take a position. Position, hold on.
Right now, the US team is just sitting on these hills, farming the Russians trying to attack from here. They had this game, and looks like they're going to lose it now. 13 tickets.
He's stationary in Amsterdam. He's facing north.
Is there any 80 players that
If
Russians
you
can
drive
send?
from that road, you can engine him.
Yeah.
We'll try with an engineer.
It's the plan.
That was ricochet.
They have. If they can get a track, they can even use.
Oh,
fuck's sake!
Oh yeah, yeah. Lose the tank. Lose the tank. Nice one.
Lavs really did carry the US team there throughout some rough times. So GG for that.